Every decade, meron niyang crisis. Ano ang tumatahing endgame na narrative diyan? Laging may recovery. Ulitin ko po, laging may recovery. And if we're going to be learning from all that, that will kind of push us to think about the future very differently. Na talagang tanggap mo every time may mangyayaring ganito. Paano ka gagalaw pag nangyaring ganito? Do you look at it as a matter of, something to avoid with so much fear? Or are you looking at it as an opportunity? Again, I go back to what I said. It's easier said than done. But I want to prove my point. Okay? Alam naman natin yung nangyari sa COVID. When it dipped, eventually, there was a recovery. More than 10 years ago, we've seen the 2008 global financial crisis precipitated by the US subprime crisis. Before that, the 1997 Asian financial crisis. Sa pool po tayo doon, ang ating real estate nung panahong yon. But much worse than that is the 1983 to 1984 economic crisis. Again, this was brought about by really, really high inflation. Sabi ko nga, takot na tayo nung 2023, umabot ng lampas 8% ang inflation, almost 9%. Kasi bata pa yung marami sa inyo. If I can tell you in October of 1984, the inflation rate was 60%. 60%, 60. That year, the inflation rate averaged 50%. Diba ang interest ng pera sa bangko? Over 20 ang treasury bill, umabot ng 40%. Can you just imagine how badly battered things were? Pero alam nyo ba, if I tell you, if I have a time capsule today at maibabalik ko kayo dun sa yugto ng mga crisis na yun, mag-i-invest ka ba? Think about it. If we can go back in time to really get to the midst of that crisis, kung kailan ka sukang-suka, hindi ba? Doon ka papasok. Siguro, madaling sabihin ngayon dahil alam mo tapos na, nag-recover na. But in the midst of where we are today, it's exactly the same thing.